This is a gas prison, and my mission is to escape by solving every puzzle in here. Follow along to see if you yourself would be able to solve these puzzles and escape. So I spawned in the prison, and look around, there's nothing. But I hear a bunch of gas. They're on the second floor and they're legit just flying around. What could be in the second floor, I wonder? Not much around, it's just a bunch of lava striders and lava, I guess. Definitely jump on these guys have saddles, but how am I supposed to, am I supposed to like just parkour over? That's kind of hard because I can't really control them unless, then I press F5, I see a hopper, and this hopper was a warped fungus on a stick. Wait, is this what you need to control these guys? Look around, I see this one guy here. I get on top of him, and yeah, you can use these to control these guys. Okay, I'm not really going anywhere, so I come over here. Seems like there's something to do. There's a strider right here, but then at the end of this, I see a hopper. There's soul sand and a saddle. I don't have to get up to this platform, but it's really high up, and I see this strider, but it doesn't seem to have a saddle on him, so I put a saddle on him, and I right click on him, and then I'm in him, right? I'm riding him, and then I press shift, and I'm on the platform. But that was the hopper we just got, and this is a glass block here. In this furnace, I see 6 raw iron. I don't really know what to do with 6 raw iron as of right now. I see a cartography table, so I break it because I think this can be used as a fuel. So I take the table and I put it in, and now I need to find a way to get all to the top. And I try to go up to the water stream, but there is a 2-block gap. I needed to use the soul sand to create one of those bubbling water streams which propel me further. I break the glass, place the soul sand, and now I should be able to just hopefully fly up there. Oh, and I got up. That was kind of cool. Then I see this glass here. I'm gonna have to break that to jump back down. A lectern, so I break that, and a bunch of slabs which I break too. I see this shulker box with fishing rod in it, so I took the shulker box too and the fishing rod. But there's these bookshelves, I break them too. Not knowing what's going on in this room, I break this glass and I jump all the way back down. Took some damage, but I think I can use the oak slabs to smelt the raw iron. But I still needed something to smelt this last raw iron, and I realized I could use a lectern. And so now I got all 6 iron and I had to get back up. And got back up, and I was ready for the next level, which was this level. This level confused me because there was some vines which I could climb, but I didn't have enough materials to build all the way up to there. I see a dispenser over there, and then I see this observer. So I figured that I might be able to just activate it with the shulker box here, which it did. A water stream had came down, but I'm scared because there's definitely gas on the other side of these walls. It's 4 HP and I did not want to die. I see a crafting table over there. I do not want to be hit by these gas at all. Not even one shot. One shot might potentially kill me. There's a dispenser with a bucket in here. Not much else. So, and then I see this big crossway, like kind of like a bridge. There it is. I think there's a staircase at least to the 3rd floor because there's not much else on this platform here. So I decided to just make a run for it. I was pretty close. And now I'm in here. What kind of room is this? I need to crawl so I can go through this 1-by-1 block. Because I didn't have enough blocks, just block up. And by the looks of it, it's kind of like someone's cell, isn't it? Look to my inventory and remember that there was a crafting table down here. And then just surrounded by a bunch of gas. I realized that I don't even need the crafting table. I could just make a pressure plate. The trapdoor right here. So I placed the trapdoor right here. I stood under the trapdoor, placed the pressure plate, and then I was through. I guess this is some kind of cell, inmate cell, and this leads to a different room, which is pretty cool. Is this like some kind of cafeteria for the prisoners? So there's a bed here. I took the bed. There's a cauldron, some water, and then these hoppers which don't have much in it. And I checked the hoppers on the other side. It seems like none of these hoppers have anything. I needed either blocks to get over this, or something that can help me crawl through this 1-by-1 gap, or 1-by-4 gap this time. And then I spot a wooden trapdoor in this inmate's cell. Lucky that he had one, so I was able to break it. But now the problem came, how in the world am I supposed to get this trapdoor? I looked around, and physically there's just no possible way. There's no possible way there's just no way I can get to this other room. But I realized, not this warped fungus, but this fishing rod. I was able to use a fishing rod to rod the item towards these hoppers, which I prayed that these hoppers would just connect got my fishing rod on the trapdoor and I pulled it closer to these hoppers. And did I get it? Oh, a trapdoor. The trapper had just gone through these hoppers into my cell. I didn't know you could do that. So I stood on the cauldron. I placed the trapdoor right here. And I got down. And now I'm into the other cell. And in this cell, there wasn't anything like before. It was just a hopper. And I realized there's a bed here too. Maybe I could place a bed? Oh, I could place another bed? And I could just jump through to the other room. Oh, that was pretty easy. And finally, I dropped it to this person's room. This guy had a really simple room too. But he had some nice black stained glass as his roof, which is pretty unique of him. I got his bed. And there's this fence post here. A bed and a fence post. I still couldn't make it. Then I realized I looked at the ceiling one last time. And I spot this one looked a bit different than these other black stained glass. So I decided to break the stained glass around it. And then I tried breaking that one. To my surprise, it was a tinted glass. And I broke it and I was able to pick it up. Huh? What kind of glass can you pick up just by breaking it? That was insane to me. So I had to place the oak fence, jump on the oak fence, and place the tinted block. And now I was able to go into the fourth room. But this fourth room is just lava. I didn't know what to do. I tried clicking in the lava and there wasn't anything in lava, nor could I reach it. And I see this opening that I have to get to. So I pressed F5. And I realized that was my way out. There was a little hole there, but I don't think I can ever go up there. And I see a pressure plate with a dispenser? So I was thinking, what can I use to throw? Maybe can I throw a book up there? No, the book would just burn. I was kind of confused. I could pick up lava with a bucket, but I didn't really need to do that. I realized I could use a fishing rod. If I just angle it correctly, the fishing rod would just barely hit the pressure plate. Oh, activated the dropper and I got a bedrock. Time to do it again. I got 2 bedrock. Wait, is there more? Nope. I think that was it. There's 2 bedrock in there. This inmate in this room, I guess, has been saving up bedrocks. He's been breaking it for so long that he had 2. So I decided to place one right there and another one right over here. Did my parkour and I got out safely. And I was in this hallway with this lever here, an obsidian door which I couldn't mine. Even if I did, I think it would take too long and maybe cause an alarm. So I went to this cafeteria. I was looking around. This seems like a pretty nice cafeteria, but where are all the inmates? Have they all left? I see these sea lanterns. I start breaking the sea lanterns. Really, I just got some prismarine crystals and I couldn't use it to make any prismarine blocks. So I kept on breaking it and I see glowstone in this one. So I got some glowstone dust. Kept on breaking this prismarine. Under this one, I found something weird. I found a blaze powder in the item frame. So I broke that. And I had 1 blaze powder. What was I gonna do? Then I looked around and I see that I have to get up there. And that was where I had to go. Because here it was blocked off. And it just had some stained glass and this lever I was able to click. But these doors were super thick, so I decided to go back to the pantry where they store all their food. Chopsticks. There's a crafting table, there's a furnace, a barrel with chopsticks. Took the chopsticks, took some cooked rabbit, a rabbit's foot, and a rabbit stew. A lot of rabbit. I guess prisoners love rabbit. I ate up, and now I was kind of confused. Really, I was stumped at what to do. But chopsticks, there's 11 sticks. I was able to craft a ladder, 3 ladders. But now I have 4 sticks left. But as I came to the end, I found an awkward splash potion. But this had no effect. And I found a brewing stand, which I could place the blaze powder in. But I needed to, I guess I could use rabbit's foot. And this will be able to make it into a jump boost potion, I believe. I didn't know I had the ingredients for a jump boost potion. Just jump boost 1. I feel like jump boost 1, I don't have enough blocks, can I? There's 1 barrel here, and then there's a second barrel here, but I couldn't really get other blocks. I guess I could turn the glowstone into glowstone dust, but I think I'd better just use it to make it into a splash potion of leaping 2, which allows me to jump higher, I believe. Still hear those evil ghasts in the other room. Now I had a jump boost 2 for 1 minute 30 seconds. And this was a long way up, and I checked around to see if there's anything else I could have done, any other blocks I was missing. It doesn't seem like it, so threw down the splash potion of leaping and decided to just test my jump. I placed a ladder right here, see if I can jump and get to it. Sadly, I could not. I think I was able to go 1, 2, 3. I had to place a ladder every 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I decided to jump up again. 1, 2, 3. Decided to jump up again. Now I was down to my 2 barrels. I jumped up and placed. Jumped up and placed the barrel again. And it was just up. Oh my god, it was so close. I just had made it. Holy smokes. Now I was surprised with a bow and 5 arrows. It's kind of sick. But this is kind of a weird room. I didn't know what to do. I ate my last cooked rabbit. I was looking around. I could make this jump here, but I didn't want to risk it. And it was kind of weird because I had 5 arrows. There's a bunch of targets everywhere. I didn't want to waste any arrows here just yet because what if I needed it for, you know, these jumps right here? And I deduced that these quartz blocks are the ones I have to get on top of. But how am I supposed to activate? I followed the redstone blocks and I realized that this observer was watching this trap door, which was activated. It was going to be activated by there's a red target there, which a slime with another piston with another observer, and I was getting confused. But then I realized maybe if I shot an arrow onto that slime block, and I guess another arrow onto this slime block, and if I activated that red target and somehow maybe there's a red target in there, activate it, the arrow bounces, the slime pushes the arrow and it bounces onto that, potentially is a red target, which activates this piston, which updates this block here, which the observer activates this another piston, and that arrow hits this red target and then activates this trap door, which activates this block. This is crazy, but you know what? I was gonna try attempt it. That was crazy. So I got on top of this block and realized maybe the only other block. Oh, I see a red target and there's a piston here. So I decided to shoot the red target, push me up 1 more block. And with that, I was able to jump onto this, and I was able to jump all the way up here now. Then I spot a arrow of leaping, was it? Look, the arrow, and it was jump boost for 11 seconds. I jumped back. I'm just following the quartz. I plopped down, picked up that arrow, and made this jump here, picked up another arrow, and I had a total of 4 arrows. All I have to do is shoot these targets, and maybe like create a path. I shot one, and the quartz block pushed out. Jumped to pick up the arrow, shot the other target, made the jump, and I kept doing that. I made it all the way to the end. It was 1 more block higher and I couldn't jump to it normally. And I realized I had this arrow of leaping. I put away these arrows and I just shot myself. And I had leaping for 2 seconds. I jumped and I made it. And I just about made it with enough time. It was kind of weird because I didn't know what to do. And I really wasn't sure what to do. I kind of shot myself with some arrows and used a fishing rod here and there, but I didn't really do anything. Couldn't find anything except this little staircase, and then there's a wooden plank at the end here. I broke that, took the oak plank. I wasn't sure what to do. I needed to tower up somehow, some way, but maybe I could just make my way back and place a block here. And I remember that there's pistons and I could probably use those as blocks to build up. And I was able to get 1 piston. Oh, and that one too. And I think if I'm able to break this piston here too. Yeah, I built up 3 and I was confused. I checked the lava and there wasn't anything in it. I tried fishing rod. My fishing rod broke. Tried the warp fungus. It didn't really do anything. And I was actually stumped. I tried picking up the lava. There just really wasn't anything. And I see a obsidian block. Now I was confused because I really was stumped. There was actually nothing here. The only thing I could have done was just break this obsidian with my fist, which I did. And I stood here for a while. Just broken it. Holy smokes. And below this was pressure plate. And I guess that's it. So I jumped down and I was out. Goodbye.